I'm going to show you how McDonald's builds a Big Mac sandwich.
An icon was introduced to the public in 1968 and rapidly became a star in pop culture. Over the decades, the Big Mac earned its place not just as the quintessential choice on the McDonald's menu, but it also became the most famous burger of all time.
What do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
But by 2012, times had changed. Big Mac was crowded out of cultural conversation amid a whole new wave of fast food and fads. Sales had been down for 7 consecutive years, especially among young adults. In 2012, 57% of 18 to 24-year-olds had never even ordered a Big Mac. They knew about the Big Mac. They just didn't have a reason to care about it. The challenge was clear. Reinvigorate the Big Mac's iconic status in culture. Make it matter again by making it matter to a new generation. A disruption was needed. Young adults were coming of age in a culture where everything was being overanalyzed and overthought. Tremendous amounts of information were driving their decisions about everything, especially what they chose to eat. In the world of fast food, burger joints were playing right into this phenomenon by constantly one-upping each other with over-specialized menus and overpriced options. To be relevant again, Big Mac had to break through this clutter and end the overthink by reclaiming the simple enjoyment of a burger. Our approach was simple. Your mouth doesn't want an overthought choice. It just wants delicious, and it wants it now. So think with your mouth. The tone of the campaign was bold and simple. Clever lines and unique visuals were the perfect mashup to re-engage this audience. From bite-sized films to drool-driving digital, young adults were drawn into Big Mac's retro-futuristic world of mouth-thinking, where the deliciousness of the Big Mac was front and center. Within a few months, mouth-thinking was making an impact. Quarter after quarter, more young adults were trying the Big Mac. Within 6 months of the campaign launch, trial of the Big Mac among 18 to 24-year-olds was up 12% compared to 2012. Beyond trial, Big Mac's share of burger servings among 18 to 34-year-olds was also increasing, signaling more Big Macs in the hands of young burger eaters than the year before. Big Mac was also gaining a following online. Every day, we created tasty social posts on Big Mac's Facebook page. We challenged our Facebook fans with Big Mac Mashup, a battle for the most delicious title in the history of the internet. Then we leveraged McDonald's NFL official sponsorship to launch Football Fantasy, a reprieve from the boring stats and overthink associated with fantasy football. Big Mac Mashup and Football Fantasy helped drive the number of Big Mac Facebook fans to over 500,000. And beyond Facebook, Think with Your Mouth generated over 1.5 million video views and increased overall online conversations around McDonald's burgers by 35%. Beyond the Big Mac, the campaign was proving to have an even greater impact on the brand. 62% of 18 to 24-year-olds stated, "Think with your mouth," made them more interested in visiting McDonald's. And the campaign generated impressions that the brand was modern, innovative, and getting with the times. The press was taking note as well, which showed that Think with Your Mouth was sparking talk value around the Big Mac that had long been absent from the culture. In a world where overthinking was compromising the simple pleasure of a burger, Big Mac stepped in with a bold message. A message bold enough to reinvigorate its iconic status in culture and make it relevant again